Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my weekly run series. This is week 44 of the game Tales of Maj'Eyal, or ToME as it is affectionately called by its fans, by its supporters. It is by Netcore Games, which is more or less a one-man show. There's artists that kind of stick around and a few other people. I think it's more of a small team at this point, but most of the game was developed by one individual, just so you guys are aware. Now, on to what we're doing today. I'm going to be covering the Doombringer as best I can. I'm not great at this game. I've had some pretty decent starts playing this character, and some really, really terrible ones. I hope I at least get like an okay start. Like I made it to about an hour in, and then I've died. And I've made it about 5 minutes in, and then I've died. So I'm not great at this game by any stretch of the imagination. I have played it a little bit, and I do enjoy it, and I would love to play it more, but I know when I turn the camera on and I start to do something, bad stuff almost always happens. Either way, we're going to get started and hop in here. I've also decided that since this is a weekly run, and you guys are probably somewhat familiar with the game, and I did a lot of the reading and flavor text that was available in the first look that I did earlier this week, I'm going to skip most of the flavor text this time. However, I will pause and I'll let you guys pause and you can read it for yourselves if you feel so inclined. That way you guys get to see more gameplay and less of the story. In case maybe you're really interested in the story and you don't want me to spoil anything, I'll give you a real brief rundown of the opening part of this scenario, and then I'll leave it completely up to you guys. So I'm going to just call myself Doom. And then I'm going to go down here, I'm going to become a higher human, and the Doombringer. And there we go. We're going to go on normal difficulty and roguelike, and I think that's fine. I'm going to actually switch out my tile. I'm going to go with something that looks a little bit cooler, like this dude right here. We're ready. Let's go. Let's hop in and get started and just have some fun with this, shall we? Alright, I'm going to do one strength, I'm going to do one constitution and one magic, because apparently you're both a magic and a like melee class type guy, so pretty cool. I'm going to get my rush because I like to be able to charge down people and hit them. In addition, I'm going to get incinerating blows, which adds additional fire damage to my weapon. And it has a chance to do like burst damage all around a target I'm attacking. It's a really good skill, so that just gives me more passive damage. This I can't really figure out. It dazes your targets and those around it for a little bit, and it has a chance of continually dazing them for, I think it's up to 20 turns. I don't know what that means exactly, so I do apologize. But it's what I'm going to get, and we're going to get started here. Alright, here is the opening thing. I could read it, I'm not going to. Basically what's happening right now, so you guys know, I'll give you a real brief rundown. You're a human, or were at one point. You were captured and brought to the underworld, or wherever this is, the realm of demons, and bad stuff happens to you because of this. You are subjected to all sorts of torture and horrible, awful things, and you have a handler who controls your mind. So basically you're like a willing subject. You were like mind controlled or brainwashed into this, and then a meteorite falls out of the sky, kills your handler. You get up and you realize, oh crap, I gotta get out of here. That's the basic story. It's really well written, and I do suggest you guys actually read it. But for now, and for expediency's sake, I am going to skip most of the flavor text, just so you guys are aware. And I won't always give you the synopsis either. I won't give you the Reader's Digest version of what's going on. So I would highly recommend you actually pause and read, because, like I said, it is well done, and it definitely deserves your attention. But it will detract a little bit from what we can accomplish in this particular weekly run, and the gameplay itself. I'm actually going to try to retreat. Oh my goodness, we are so hurt right now. Also, I'm noticing that we do not have a thing on our bar that we should have. Like, we should have a healing, yeah, infusion regeneration should be there, and it wasn't. That was kind of an issue. Alright, well, I rested a little bit there. We'll use our lifesteal attack. And then we'll back away, and then we'll kill that guy. He actually got hit by friendly fire there, which is pretty funny. We're going to rest. That was really close to me dying. I seem to always start with the regeneration infusion. Now, I believe the way these work are, every time you use them, the cooldown increases by 1 second, or 1 turn, rather. So, at first this is only a 9 cooldown, now it's a 10. So, the more you use it, the more risk you, I guess, more risk it becomes, because it gets more risky, I guess, is the best way to say it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably going to be all over the place with my talking today. It's been a very weird day for me, so I had already done this full thing, but There was a lot of problems with my computer at the time. I think I was running out of room on my hard drive. I did a lot of purging of stuff. But I lost quite a bit of footage, so I had to end up redoing this. So, my bad. Oh, really? Now you're going to show yourself? You swine. And then your friend's going to show up too. There we go. So, yeah, I'm a bit meh. And then having to deal with all that is also kind of a stressor, as I'm sure you guys are aware. Anytime computer problems occur, it's never fun times. So, I might be all over the place with my talking, and what just hit me? Oh, this guy over here. Totally didn't even see him. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're going to use pretty much all of our, like, big cooldowns right now to try to get through that. There we go. We did it. We're heroes. Anyway, so the more you use this, the longer the cooldown's going to become, I believe. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that, because it looks like it's still at 10, and I swear I just used it again. But, let's see. Does it go up to 11? Yeah, see, it went up to 11. Alright. Because you might need it, and it won't be off cooldown. So it's going to be risky using it, especially wasting it like I just did there. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to get at, folks. It's okay. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. Hopefully I make it through at least one episode. If I do that, I'll feel like I've actually achieved my goal, because I've had some really, really bad runs doing this. And, hey, that's what the weekly runs is all about, having bad runs. But, not in this particular instance. I would much prefer to not have those bad things happen to me, if I can help it. We got about 6 gold there. That's not so bad. Alright, I'm going to charge down that guy. Ooh, we leveled up, which is going to help us actually quite a bit. And I'm pretty happy and excited to see that we leveled up. Oh, and somebody's going to come into the room and mess with us while we're trying to rest. There we go. We managed to rest. We're going to level ourselves up now. I'm going to get this. Whenever you kill an enemy, a burning enemy, you will instantly deal melee damage to a random adjacent enemy. Additionally, incinerating blows will always trigger on this attack, or your next attack, dealing 130% of its normal damage to all enemies hit, and stunning, ignoring the cooldown. Can only trigger once every 5 turns. So this basically plays off of this ability. So these two work in conjunction with one another, and it's pretty good. It helps you clear like large quantities of enemies out. You start getting surrounded and whatnot. The just passive attacks and everything actually works really, really well to do that. And I guess I'll get Dismember. It adds basic, whenever we critically hit, we get additional accuracy and we slow their movement. And apparently we gain 4% chance to critically strike with our melee attacks. So it's a damage boost overall. It's good. It's a good thing. Alright, now we could do a few different tricks right now if we really wanted to. We could phase through walls if we were so inclined, but I'd rather not do that yet. We'll save that for emergencies, and it's also pretty good, like, the Wraith ability here. The Wraith form ability is actually really good with just making you tankier and harder to kill, so I actually prefer using it in that regard. Alright, so we made it through the first area. That's actually sometimes an accomplishment for me, because I've failed in this area at least 3 times. Alright guys, a long thing here for you guys to read. Go ahead and pause and read that. Like I said, it's well written, and it definitely deserves your attention, but if you don't want the story spoiled, I'm not going to spoil it for you right now. And I get to focus on the gameplay, so there you go. I kind of know what's going on. And basically, it uncovers more and more about what happened to you, and your memories are coming back and everything else. It explains the story further that I gave you the very rough idea of. You gotta remember to rest between fights. Ooh, there's some armor here. Alright, we'll pick that up. I think that's the first item that we've actually found. Killed that. We're gonna go in here. Gonna drop on that guy. Gonna hit the other, and there we go. Alright, so let's see here. Let's take a look at the item that we just picked up. We don't have the armor training level that we need, nor the strength, so that's not gonna do us any good yet. But soon. Soon it will. Well, I assume it will soon. Alright, we're going to charge... We're not going to charge that guy. We're just going to kill him outright. Come back here and murder this one. And apparently we found Tirakai's Maul. I'll read these things, the lore found and stuff like that. The massive hammer is formed from a thick mass of strange crystalline growths, or crystalline growths. In the side of the hammer itself, you see an empty slot. It looks like a gem of your own could easily fit inside. Okay, so that was actually really, really good. So we just picked up a really, really good weapon that we're going to swap over to right now. If you compare, basically it's a huge upgrade overall. 16.5 damage on both fronts. I mean, everything is better about this weapon, so there's literally no reason to use our crappy white sword anymore. So we're going to switch to the hammer. And, ooh, if we choose a custom character, the art style doesn't upgrade on it. I didn't know that. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know. That's one of the things I was going to praise the game about, and it's still fine because I decided to change to look this particular way. But one of the things, if you use the default characters that they give you, all of the items that you pick up actually show up on your character, and that's a really, really cool feature. And knowing what I know now, I would not have gone with a custom character. That's fine. That's fine. It's good to know. It's good to learn these things, so I'm okay with it. Basically, what we're looking for right now is, I believe, the way out, which is right there, by the way. Like, we have the way out. It is there. Very nice. Alright, we're going to rest again. We're going to come up in here. There's nothing there. There's a guy here. He's going to charge us down. We'll trade blows. If they do charge you, they will daze you. So that is something to keep in mind. I am going to try... I was going to try to avoid that, but that's not going to happen. So we'll kill him off. We'll see if we can't steal some life from the other guy. We'll come in here. There's a statue here. Now, the statues either give you a buff, maybe a debuff. I'm not sure if I've been debuffed by it yet. But it also gives you the chance to fight a creature. So this is a statue. Whoa, I've never seen this one before. This is a statue to Duathedelin, I guess? Duathedelin? Yeah, I don't know. This plaque is mostly covered in shifting shadows. You can only make out a little bit of the text. Hirags are not the only way we recycle. Arnists that are fear and suspicious, outs, cautious yet sadistic. These assassins, remarkably effective in indirect combat, setting ambush. Additionally, the shadows they produce, espionage, scout, and justice. I skipped that before, it's fine. King them a Val shun to our intel gathering camps, ready data they contribute on paving the way for our invasion. As you reach the end, the text goes completely black and a new message forms. We see you. Do I really want to touch it? Yeah, I do. And left no traces, so nothing happened to us. It just glowed ominously. Well, there you have it. Nothing bad, nothing good. Just nothing. Straight nothing. Flat. Ooh, a shield. Not that it matters. We have a two-handed mace in our hands. So a shield, not all that useful. Who knew? We just got dazed, but we still wrecked them all the way across the board. We'll run all along the outside. I am using my mouse for most of this, folks. You can use your keyboard. If you did not check out the first look, you can use your keyboard for, I think, the entire game. Or you can use your mouse or a combination of both. I use a combination of both. Mostly my mouse right now. When I play on my own, I find that I use the keyboard a bit more often. Still not as much as I'm sure a lot of the hardcore dedicated players use it, but still a decent amount. And we totally lost track of that demon that was in that room. He just teleported out. He's like, nope, see ya. See ya. Ain't gonna fight you. Ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, we've dropped him. Ooh, there's something in there. We can't seem to get into the room. Ah, there we go. What are these? Crystalline tablets. Oh my goodness. Alright folks, feel free to pause and read. I'm going to jump to the next section. We'll move this up to the top of the screen right here. Or maybe a little bit past it. Sorry guys. Alright, there we go. So, pause and read again. And then we'll come down to this last little bit. And there you go, folks. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy that. Like I said, it's worth reading. It is worth reading. And if you guys, in the future runs I do of this game, because this is definitely going to be a recurring game on the Weekly Runs series, if you would prefer me to read all the text and stuff, I will do so. Just let me know. I figured a lot of people would prefer it this way. I know some would prefer it the other way. It's totally up to you guys. It's up to you. You have to let me know what you want. Alright, onward! Alright, here's more stuff for you to pause and read. Alright, now we're looking for a crystal, I believe, in this room. Or in this area that we're in. Alright, gonna go there. These guys pull you to them, so you can still charge them down, and that's a pretty good thing. Like, I was surprised he didn't actually pull me in right there. It would have been nice of him. Saved me a little bit of walking time there, but it's okay. I'll take it, I guess. I'm going to go around the outside of this area. Ah, there's an enemy off the screen. Let's get him. Just get him. Ooh, that actually hurt us. I don't know why that hurt us so bad, but it did. Alright, we got charged down there. We got hurt a little bit again. We'll continue on. Alright, we can charge him, and down he goes. Continue going along the outskirts, and aha! There's a demon blocking my path, and down he goes. And down he goes. We're really, really close to leveling up at this point as well. Alright, we'll rest once more. We're at 98% of our level. It shows you up here. It shows you your gold. Your character. You can see your character info there if you were so inclined. In addition, your current level, your health, your stamina in this case, and then the Vim stat. And the crystal's actually in that room, so we know where we need to go. But I'd like to clear this whole place out if I could. Alright, we will drop those guys, and there we go, we've leveled up. I'm going to take the time to actually level. Here we go, we're going to get one more strength, one more constitution, one more magic. I'm going to go with an additional point in incinerating blows. And for our generic point, I think I'm going to go with another added to the crit and all that other wonderful fun stuff, so another one to dismember. And there we go. Yes. Alright, we're about 18 minutes in. I'm probably going to go to about 25 minutes, and then I'll break off the episode, and then we'll continue. Hopefully I make it to that point. There is no guarantee I will. I mean, I can die at a moment's notice in this game. It is a very, very unforgiving game at times. Alright, we can totally wear that. Now we have a cool cloak that we can't see on our character, because I chose a custom-made character model, which makes me sad. It really does. Like, I really, really enjoy seeing... This guy really doesn't want to fight me. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, now you're ready to fight. Alright, whatever, dude. You're done. Alright, yeah. Oh, there's more than one of you, maybe. That was what was going on. Alright, I will rest slightly there, and we're going to come into the room. There's nothing in here. The crystal was up this way, if I recall correctly. So we will take care of that guy. Get some more gold. You seem to get a lot more gold and stuff with this particular character and this start with the DLC. Okay, so here's a crystal. And it opened a portal, but the planar controller is blocking our way, so we must kill it. And we shall do so, I think. We're kind of tied here. I'm going to throw my Wraith form up. Looks like I'm winning now. There we go. I even leveled up from it, too. 2 levels, it seems. This rod is made entirely of Voratun, infused with raw magical energies that can bend space itself. You have heard of such items before. They are useful to adventurers and allow faster travel. A strange orb of demonic origins, it glows with a surreal light. A planar beacon. Alright. So what we're going to do is press the G key here. We're going to pick up the Rod of Recall. That allows us to teleport around. We'll pick up this, though we won't use it. We will use the belt. We will not use this either, because there's no way it compares with what we're using right now. And I'm not sure what this is. I think this is like where you put your lantern, so I might throw that there. Let's go into our inventory and see. Open a gateway to the Fearscape, stepping through it to a nearby location. Oh, really? Huh. Well, that's pretty interesting. Let's see, I think we put it right there. Yeah, there it is. And apparently we can use that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing that we could do. Oh, cool. We actually auto-identify things that we find, too, with what we have. Alright, and the belt we're going to put on. Okay, we'll wear that. Very cool. So that'll actually allow us to come back to this place if we were so inclined. But right now we're not. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to look for our nemesis, who decides to run from us because he's fearful. Okay, we shall do battle and be victorious, of course. There we go. And oh gosh, okay. This, that. We rested a little bit. I'm gonna use our lifesteal ability, and then we're gonna just walk this guy over. Wow, that was close. We almost died right there. I would have been so upset. I'm like, well, guys, I suck, apparently. That's the thing about this game. I find it oftentimes I'm 100% fine. There's like no problem at all. And every once in a while I'll just fight one guy that just completely destroys my soul. Just like out of the blue. It's like, oh, and I'm dead. Well, that's not cool. Alright, let's see here. He just teleported. There he is. And there he goes. Well, we're just about done with this. I'm going to start using the Z key now to actually cover the ground that I haven't covered yet. We'll rest here. We'll try this statue now. I'll let you guys pause and read that. Quasit. Alright. Yeah, let's touch it. And a strange item was left behind. Alright, what is this? An imp claw. The battered remains of a flame imp's hand. Huh. Cool. Let's see what the imp claw... Did I not pick it up? There we go. I did not pick it up. It is just like the other thing I have. Conjures a bolt of fire. Huh. Well, that is really, really, really cool. Let's try to put that... Oh, it's not. It's not where I thought it was. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we got a new attack. I like that. Alright, cool. Alright, gonna use the Z key to walk around rapidly. So if you guys... It looks like I'm like zipping all over the map. It's because I am. And that's it. That's it. This area is done and we can leave this place. Alright. You made it to Maj'Eyal. You are not quite sure where, but it cannot be worse than the Fearscape. Alright. Oh, but you are. Are you? Me? So I was right. This is not my original time thread. Please help me. I'm afraid I lost myself in this place. I know there is a temporal portal left around here by a friend, but I have fought too many battles and I fear I will not make it. Would you help me? Would you help yourself? Lead on. I will protect you. Maybe. There you go. Hell hath no fury like a demon scorned. Alright, there are creatures to our west. So I should probably deal with that. And I did. Also, I need to level up again, too, I believe. Oh gosh, what is that thing? Whatever it is, it's awful. It's throwing crap at me. I don't like that. Oh, it can hit me through that. That's fantastic. Okay. Oh, well, I guess what I really need to do is probably do that. Can I hit him? Oh, I'm poisoned or trapped in some sort of thing. Oh gosh, we're really getting hurt bad. Alright, we're going to do the lifesteal there. We killed him and the other guy looks like he died as well. Uh-oh, there's a bear coming. Alright, well, we'll do this again. And maybe this. And then we'll wait, and then we'll go after him, and then we'll... Yeah, there we go. Okay, well that was... it's not going to end, is it? It's not going to... Stop it. Oh gosh, I thought I might have died there. I'm like, we could totally kill that guy, right? Oh, maybe not. Alright, I'm going to fire a fireball again. That was an instantaneous damage attack there. I'm going to do some life stealing if we can. Yeah. Can we rest now? Oh, he just ran to the... Okay. Ran to the exit. It looks like a she. And she's supposed to be me, which is weird. Thank you, my friend. I do not think I would have survived without you. Please, let me reward you. Alright, I'm going to have improved magic. That's what I want. Thank you. Alright, so apparently the portal was right down here somewhere. Alright, what I'd like to do is pick this up. We're encumbered, which is fine. We're going to get rid of this. Clarifying copper amulet. Sure. We can wear that. Totally fine with that. Anything else? Not really. Not really. Alright, let's drop some of this junk. We'll drop that. We'll drop this. We'll drop this. We'll drop the brass lantern. And then we're going to level up. And then I'm probably going to call a close to this episode. Yeah, I think I will. So let's level up. We've leveled up apparently 2 times. So I'm going to do double, double, and double. And now we have additional stuff. I really like this. The Dark Fire is a really, really good skill. It apparently does both fire and darkness damage. And it hits a pretty large radius. So I'm going to get level 1 of that. I'm also going to get this one. It pulls people to me. And I have one more additional class point. What does the Fiery Aegis do? Draw in, it's an activated skill. Draw in the raging flames and envelop yourself in them, removing all burns from enemies in a radius of 5 around you. And create a shield lasting 4 turns with a power of 87 and increased by 15% of each burn removed. When the shield ends, it releases a burst of fire in a radius of 3 around me, burning all enemies. Oh, cool. Nope, still not going to do that. I think what I might do instead is get 0.1 in that, and then I'll get this. It'll allow me to actually get some life back per turn, which might actually be enough to help me. I'm also going to get armor training, because I feel like getting more armor is going to be super duper useful. Alright, there we go, and I think we're outfitted as best we can. We're level 5 now. We have a lot more health than we used to, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be able to at least get one more episode in, or at least a half episode. Even a half episode at this point's a win for me, because like I said, I've died a few times early on. I've also made it a lot further than this as well, so it is what it is. We're going to hope for the best here. Alright folks, with that I'm going to break off this episode of week 44 of the weekly runs, Tales of Maj'Eyal, or ToME as it were. This is going to end episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I'll see you in just a few minutes with episode 2. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.